Hello, everybody. How are you? It is Wednesday. It is time for sprints. How's everybody doing? Gonna give everyone just like a hot second for their computers to catch up with life. But it's Wednesday. Hi, everybody. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but I am a tired lady today. I couldn't sleep last night, so I'm not running on that many hours of sleep and rest. And I literally just stopped my day job like 15 minutes ago. So I'm going on caffeine and a dream here. But yeah, I have a lot of work still to do today. I have a lot of editing for my video that's supposed to come out on Monday. I'm only maybe a third done with it. Yay, I love that for me. I just hate editing these big long videos, but everyone likes the big long videos. So I have to like reassess how I film them because like I get drunk and I say silly things and they're funny, but like if I just filmed in a way where I had less cuts, it would make my life easier. So maybe on the next thing I film, I'm gonna try to like stick to a script. I don't know. I'm gonna try my best. Maybe it'll make it easier to edit. Who knows? But anyway, I've been looking at a computer since 8 a.m. today. So I think I need to not look at a screen for a little bit. So at least during our first sprint, I'm going to do some reading. So I'm just looking at something different than a screen. And it's going to be Murder My Memory by Olivia Waite. And this is a short one. This is a little novella. I think it's about 100 pages exactly. That's exactly 100 pages. This is going to be easy. I'll breeze through it. But yeah, it's just like a fun little jaunt. I think it just came out. Let me see if it says the exact date. It just says March 2025. So, oh yeah, it's April. It has come out. And I know Olivia Waite from her like historical romance, and this is like a sci-fi mystery. And the main like the big part of the blurb here is that Becky Chambers meets Miss Marple in this sci-fi ode to the cozy mystery, helmed by a no-nonsense, formidable auntie of a detective. So it was like, yeah, it's a murder mystery on a spaceship. So yeah, I think this is going to be the vibe tonight. I'll read this whole thing. I can read this in an hour, like like 2 sprints, it'll be done. I think that's the key for the night. Hey, Alicia. Yeah, I just couldn't sleep last night. My mind was just wired. Hey, Sharon. Right? Like, I don't, maybe it was everybody. I just couldn't sleep last night. Maybe it was solidarity with Cory Booker. I mean, you're in Canada, so maybe you don't know. Someone's doing a filibuster and he went for over 24 hours. I think it was 25 hours. So maybe solidarity. I don't know. Hey, Lily, how are you? Hello. How are you? Worked this morning, didn't nap when I got home. I mean, lack of a nap, that's a problem. I mean, I wish I had nap time. Still trying to finish the Lost Apothecary by Sarah Penner. About 130 pages left. All right. I think I gave up on that one, if I'm being honest. It wasn't the enough for me. I hope you enjoy it. I really do, genuinely. Oh, this one, Murder My Memory. I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, I'll read this in an hour. It's only 100 pages. To start a Scythe and Sparrow. Okay, that's the end of the Ruinous Love trilogy for anyone who wondered. My doorstop up, but 65% done. Okay, Jason. Well, I mean, 65, you're over halfway. You're getting there. 1 a.m. doing laundry. Oh, you poor thing. I was up to like 1:40 staring at stuff because I just couldn't like shut my brain off to sleep. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I mean, I am having like a Coke, so that'll hold me over for a little bit. And I'm like planning for it to crash like I don't know, 4 or 5 hours from now. So like at 10, I'll be just like that's the goal. We'll see if that works out. Right now, I need the caffeine. Oops. Yeah, maybe it's everybody. Maybe it's just last night was like a weird night. And everyone just couldn't sleep. Oh shit, that's awesome. I love it. Yay, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah. Took a break from crocheting to do some reading sprints. Okay. Reading Illuminate. Ooh, girl. Okay. Hear me out. I know not everyone's an audiobook person, but these audiobooks are amazing. They have a full cast, they have sound effects. It's like it really brings it into like a three-dimensional territory because the book itself is so visual with a lot of pictures and like the writings in different ways. It's so three-dimensional visually that like adding the audio component just really fills it out. So I recommend if you can do it because I loved the experience when I did that. You're rereading it. I don't know if you read it the first time with audio or not. Reading Mockingjay. Oh yeah, you were like reading those. Were you rereading or reading for the first time? I remember you mentioned it, but I don't remember if it was newer reread. I'm so tired. I was working all day and I'm just finished 15 minutes ago. Well, more than that now. Almost like 20 minutes ago. I'm gonna rally. No, pull through. Got a lot to do today. I still have editing to do. So much editing. Like realistically, like 2 to 3 hours of editing. It's to the point where I'm just like, it's funny because it's awful. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I have to make dinner. It's like, I need to like give myself breaks sometimes. And I just like, I'm gonna get done what I can get done, and the rest will just wait. It'll be what it's gonna be. I have to keep telling myself that. Oh yeah, okay. So I hope you're enjoying. I remember when I first read the trilogy, I really, really loved them. Um, it was one of the first times like I read Hunger Games like all in one day, like all in one sitting, basically. And it was right when the movie came out. So I read the book all in one day, and then that night I went to go see the movie. So it was a fun experience. It's not one I've ever done again, but it was cool when I did it. Oh yeah, are you? Oh, yes, you are. I don't know. The President Snow one is like, I think she did a very good job of writing a sociopath, honestly. But it's like, who wanted that? You have to ask yourselves a question here. Like, who wanted that story? Probably nobody. But I think it is a very good portrayal of someone with that psychopathy. So there is that. I haven't read the other one, the one with Haymitch. I know it just came out. Who fucking knows if I'm gonna do it? It's just like, the same like strike while the iron's hot. Like that iron is stone cold. No one is doing Hunger Games stuff. Like different. Let's move to a different universe, maybe. I don't know. It just feels weird that she's putting them out like so long after the original trilogy. I'm sure she's a lovely person. I don't know. I just think it's like wonky that they're coming out. Cereal for dinner. I mean, sometimes no judgment. Sometimes you have to have a girl dinner, I don't know. I have some like impossible ground beef in my fridge that I don't want to go bad. So I'll probably make like a ragu. I'll make like a meat sauce and throw some pasta in it. Quick and easy. Like for me, that's quick and easy because it's like it's in my bones. Just meat and sauces and stuff and noodles. It's easy. And it's like a one stop shop. It's just you put that in a bowl and there's your meal. It has meat and vegetables and grain and all of the food groups. I don't think it has fruit in it. Well, tomatoes are fruit. There you go. It's all one thing. I don't want to make like multiple sides because I don't have it in me today. I'm gonna be honest. Don't have it in me today. Bagel bites. Oh my gosh. I haven't had bagel bites since I was a teenager. I love that. Well, it's like I think it's how did he become a douche, you know? Because like he's not so much a douche as he is a troubled alcoholic with complex PTSD. So I think they're just like maybe how did he become that? You know? I mean, we already know they mentioned it in the books, like what happened in his um and how he won. I think it was because he was a strong swimmer, right? Or no, was that someone else? I forget. I know they told his story briefly in one of the previous books. Reading the epilogue of Road of Bones by Demi Winters. Okay. Now you read the next one. Oh, okay. Well, it's always great when there's already another book out. Why? I mean, Effie is interesting, you know. You didn't expect her to be a freedom fighter, but there she is, fighting for freedom. Good for her, you know. She actually has a character arc in there. She starts off one particular way and then she learns and grows and develops empathy. So that might actually be good as a character study because she already has an arc that you could write. Will it be a prequel or a sequel? I might want to know where she goes in a sequel because we know where she was when like the story ended, but like what happened to her after that? That might be interesting, I think. Wrote Little Bear episodes. I did not. I don't know what Little Bear is. I'm assuming it's like a cartoon, right? I don't know. I think I saw like Care Bears. I don't think that's the same thing though. Or Berenstain Bears. Ah, well, there you go. You can pull it out now, leave it on the counter, maybe. It'll defrost a little faster. Oh, someone else knows Little Bear. Love it. Hey, Larissa, how are you? Caesar salad. Oh, morning. So, Caesar salad. There you go. Yeah, I think she did a good job too. I mean, who knows? She actually has a character arc. She starts off oblivious and then is like, oh, wait, no, I like these people and I care about them and they're being hurt. Maybe we're the bad guys. And she like, and then she realizes that and doesn't go, oh well. She's like, oh no, we're the bad guys. I should stop doing that. I should help them stop doing that. So I kind of like her as a character and like I guess a human, so to speak, fictional. But no, Effie's a cool character. That's more entertaining to me than like a Haymitch story because it's like, do we need trauma porn? We know how he ends up. Like, do we need to see the trauma that caused it? Probably not. So I would rather watch someone I don't know. I don't think that book is needed, frankly. I think it's a waste of time. I haven't read it. I'm sure it's fine. I think Suzanne Collins is a good writer. I'm sure the book is it's well written. It's just like I don't think it's the right vibe. Like the world is already on fire right now. Thank you very much. Do we need more trauma porn in our lives? No. Anyway, Little Bear is a Canadian show. Oh, that explains it. Watch Little Bear as well. There you go. Okay, everyone's watching Little Bear. I didn't have cable as a kid, so I just was watching really weird stuff. Whatever was like syndicated to normal TV. So I watched a lot of Fresh Prince of Bel Air when I was a little kid. And like, what did I watch? I watched a lot of that. That was like my favorite show when I was a little kid. And remember Xena? I watched so much Xena in the 90s. That's what I was doing. Hi. I should have been supervised and I wasn't. I was just watching. I mean, Fresh Prince I think is fine for children. You know, it's pretty PG rated, but like Xena was like a bit more complex, maybe. Anyway. Yeah, Xena. I think I watched Hercules too, but I was a Xena girly. Yeah, Fresh Prince and Xena. I think that says a lot about me as a human. Like if I just told you I grew up watching The Fresh Prince of Bel Air and Xena Warrior Princess simultaneously, I think everyone's like, yeah, this is how you would turn out. I've unlocked the cheat code of my existence right now. Anyway, there we go. Oh, for other shows on Nickelodeon. Oh, she wrote for Clarissa Explains It All. I never got to see them. All my friends had cable and would talk about them, so I was like left out of the Nickelodeon conversations. So I just was like, "Y'all watch Xena?" I didn't have anyone to talk about my shows with. Xena is the best. It's so gay for the 90s. It's like they weren't even really trying to hide it. Like they technically never said it, but like, you know, progressive. Collectible card game out of it. Oh, all right. Or The Godfather when you was 12. Yeah, for sure. I wasn't reading. Reading wasn't the problem for me. I was like addicted to Goosebumps. Like I wanted to read Goosebumps. Like yeah, that's the third element for me. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Xena, Warrior Princess, and Goosebumps. I forgot I have my like things on, like the whatever those things are called. I don't know. Motions, whatever they're called. Anyway, yeah. Those three in a blender spit me out. And Buffy, oh my god. I was a Buffy girl, but that was a nighttime show. So maybe that's why I was like, I didn't come up. I was thinking about daytime TV. What was I watching in the daytime? Buffy was nighttime show, and Buffy was also it. And I would like go around wanting to play Buffy, and no one wanted to play with me because no one else was watching Buffy. Or I had this really vivid memory of not being supervised and being allowed to watch whatever I wanted. So I watched Bram Stoker's Dracula, you know, the one with Keanu, by myself in the 90s when I was a child. And I probably shouldn't have been, but I did. And then I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Because, like, it's vampires. So I've had a long history of liking vampire stuff. And then I came to school and I was like, guys, we should play Dracula. And everyone's like, we're going to go play Power Rangers. And I'm like, no, you guys, Dracula. I was trying to talk people into playing Dracula and like they didn't know what Dracula was. This was all my childhood trying to explain things I liked to people and they've never seen them. So I don't know. Character building, I suppose. So yeah, if you can picture like 7-year-old me. I got to play Dracula. Yeah, I should have been supervised and not hung out with only adults pretty much. Yay. Yeah, that was me, a little kid. Jerry Springer was also a big one. Girl, I think you would. I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure this out for you, but I think you would enjoy it. It's actually really good. It's Joss Whedon, right? Before Joss Whedon was doing other stuff. Although Joss Whedon is quite problematic nowadays, but great director. Price is Right, Maury. Yeah. I mean, those ones are their own separate thing. I was thinking more like scripted, I suppose. Scripted TV shows. I mean, The Price is Right is still on. That ain't going nowhere. And Maury is a lot. Every time he was just like, who's the father? That's all Maury's known for. Anyway, 90s were wild, guys. Anyone who wasn't there, y'all missed out. Oh, the Christopher Lee Dracula movies. Okay. Spay and neuter your pets. I know. I know you're supposed to, but like part of me is just kind of like, I feel bad doing it to them because it's their body and like why should I get to cut parts out of it? I get why you need to do it, but like I don't know, it gives me ick vibes. Like stop talking about dog balls on TV, dude. Like I get it what you're doing, but like it creeps me out just like a little bit. If I'm being honest. Ugh. Oh, okay. David Boreanaz, I remember. His father's your meteorologist. I love that so much. Yeah, no, I watched that too. I watched Buffy and Angel, all of them. I have them on DVD from back in the day. Like I was obsessed. In my living room, I'm not gonna go bring my computer around my house. I have a Buffy poster in my living room. It's a cool one. It's from like a local artist. Years ago, there was this place in in Burbank, California, so like outside of LA, and it was called Dark Delicacies, and it was like a gothy horror kind of stores. They had like knickknacks and like horror themed things, and also like a bookstore. And they would do like events sometimes, and they did a Buffy event, and it was like all art, so like local artists and bigger artists and everything, and all the art had to be themed on Buffy. So I went to that and I was really excited about it. And I got a Buffy poster that I'm obsessed with still to this day. But I don't think Dark Delicacies exists anymore. I don't know. They used to, and they were really cool back in the day. Yeah, it was like there's this area of Burbank, California that's like all the gothy art kids got together. And there's so many like gothy witchy shops like all in a row. Like there's a place called the Mystic Museum. It's all horror based. There's like a witchy shop, and then there's like the horror bodega. So it's like a little food store, but it's all horror themed. And then like they have a Halloween store that's open 24/7. Not 24/7, like all year Halloween store. It's like a weird little gothy art kid area. Hi Diana. It's okay. We've been talking for a while, so you're right on time. But anyway, it's been 22 minutes. Why don't we do a sprint? Because I'm just like yammering on about my weird childhood. So let me bring Miles to the front. And I think I was going to do Link Miles today because why not? We've been like in this 90s nostalgia mode. I think it's perfect. So 30 minutes starting now. Hello, everybody. Gently coming back from our sprint. How did it go? I got a lot done. I got up to page 62 of 100, so I read pretty much almost all of this in one go, 62% of the way in. But mind you, it's only 100 pages long, but it's really good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. It's a mystery, figuring out what's going on. I mean, hopefully they're going to wrap it up. We only have 38 more pages, but I'll finish it in the next sprint. Nice little short book. Why not? Get it out of my system. I have so many books to read, but I mean, that's just my life. But I like it so far. I think it's really good. I would read more sci-fi from Olivia Waite. I don't know if she's written a lot of sci-fi. I think I only know like her historical romance, which is also kind of science-based, but haven't read any sci-fi from her before. But this is fun. I like it. It was Tor sent it to me as an ARC, and I like it. So yay. Let's see where we were in the comments. Alicia, Twin Peaks and X-Files. I didn't watch much X-Files as a kid. That was something I didn't watch. I don't know. As an adult, I think I should, but I don't know if I have the patience. I don't know. It's one of those shows where I'm like, I know I'd like it, but I just don't watch it. Ooh, chapter and a half and eat dinner. Love it. 30 pages. Fabulous. Just started Fight Night by Miriam Toews. 11% of the audiobook. Fabulous. Love it. Last time we talked about Immortals of Dark. Okay. Sorry, Demon from the Dark. Love it. I'm glad you're enjoying the series. Jason finished a chapter halfway through the next. Oh, well, there you go. Well, we're going to do another sprint soon enough. You'll get back to the gladiator fight. Teller of Small Fortunes. I really like that book. I hope you like it too. I mean, it's 5 pages is still 5 pages. You know, you could have read 0 pages. So progress is progress. But anyway, it's been a day. I'm so tired. But I am like liking this book. So that's fun. It's like takes place on a spaceship that's in I think it's about 300 and some years into a 1,000-year journey. And the people in the ship, basically kind of like how the cover looks, there's like this library in the ship, and they can download their memories and consciousness into like a book. And as soon as their, body ages, wears out, you could just, your body dies, and then they could just build you a new body, younger. You could like have your preferences about how you want it to be, and they just take your book and download it into the new body, and there you go, you're a person again. So it's a library of memories, and someone figured out how to erase one, and they basically erased the detective's book. I'm not going to tell the whole plot of this, but then she wakes up in a new body, and she's like, well, I got to figure out what happened. That's the premise here. And it's good. I think I like the tone of it. It's kind of like that noir, sarcastic kind of a vibe, and I'm enjoying it. I wish it was a longer book, honestly. I would read this at 330 pages or something, like just 3 times as long. I would have read it. It's pretty good. Who knows? Maybe Olivia Waite, this is like a trial run, and then if it does well, she'll write more. Hopefully. Yeah, like I guess so. It's like a 1,000-year journey. Like it's multi-generational ship, I would suppose. I forget what it's called, but yeah, they start off and they're in like a magnetic field, and every time they pass through like a magnetic storm or something, it basically makes like the AI that runs the ship drunk. So it's like a drunk spaceship when the books start going, oh my god, hi, I woke you up. What up? Like just very drunk. And then as soon as the storm has passed, we've met the AI of the ship, not drunk. So drunk spaceship. It's kind of zany if you haven't been able to tell, but I like it so far. We're just kind of getting into who did what and why. So we're still investigating. And yeah, it's 100 pages, and I'm on page 62. I will finish it in the next sprint, and I will know I haven't skipped ahead. I've been very good. I have a bad habit of skipping ahead sometimes. Yeah, it's a good book. I like it. So, yeah, I recommend probably a library get for this one because it's only 100 pages and it's likely not discounted. Um, yeah, it says a hardcover because this just came out. It's only in hardcover right now and it's $21.99 for 100 pages. That's kind of steep. So I would say probably library if you could do it that way. Because it's 100 pages. I'm not paying $22 for that. Or ebook maybe. Ebook's probably like a few bucks. It'll probably be cheaper. But I do recommend. It's quite good. I like it a lot. Predictions. Not enough has happened, surprisingly. In 62 pages and over half of the book. She's just starting to investigate what's been going on. I don't know. Usually it's like the second person introduced into the plot. And I know who the second person is. If it's them, I don't know why they would have done it. But maybe. I don't know. That's who it might be. It might be this person. I don't want to spoil things. It's a mystery. But I would say it's how do I explain this without spoiling things? So her name is Dorothy Gentleman, this detective. And she has a nephew who is one of like the coder engineers designers of this ship. Like this is his baby. So he's kind of high up in the ranks here. And he has a boyfriend who's like a bartender, but like bartenders in this ship are like fancy. It's like because they don't just make drinks, they pull elements of memories and make a cocktail out of memories. And you can drink it and experience it. So it's like high tech. And he was the second person we met. So maybe, I don't know, could be. He seems to be in the know of a lot of things that her nephew has been up to. And like secret backups of people. And only certain people have secret backups. I don't know. There's some espionage going on here. That I don't know. Who knows? I'm just going off like, the rule in a mystery is usually the second person introduced into the narrative. We have our main character, the ship doesn't count, and then she met her nephew, and then the second person was the boyfriend. So that's where we are. So we'll see. I don't know. It just seems interesting. Like I would read more books in this series if she wanted to even write more just about Dorothy Gentleman. Kind of like a noir type of detective kind of a thing, and lots of memory books and like people repeating and stuff. I don't know. It's interesting. There's a lot of places you can go with it. Anyway, oh, that caffeine is like kicked in. I feel. I'm like jittery. It's like it's not a good feeling of caffeine where you're just like energized. I feel like jittery energized. So this is. But I only have like a few sips left, so I'm like, fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound, Anyway, let's just do a sprint. Whatever. I don't got a lot to say right now. Let's just do another split. Let's go right into it and we'll like reconvene at the end, chit chat some more. But why don't we just go ahead and do it? So let me bring back Miles. There he is. All right, everybody. 30 minutes starting now. Hello, everybody. Gently coming back from our second sprint. How did it go? I finished Murder by Memory. Yeah, I read the whole thing. My prediction was wrong. I'll tell you. That's the only spoiler I'll give you. Wrong prediction. Better ending than I thought. When I looked it up on Goodreads, it said one Dorothy Gentleman one. So I think she's gonna write more books in it, and I would totally read them. This was really, really fun. Left things open for future adventures. Yeah, highly recommend. This was really good. It's rare that I finish a book on sprints. And since I had a little time left over, I started reading Wooing the Witch Queen by Stephanie Burgess. And this is actually our patron and channel member book of the month. We're going to be doing book club on it. I'm only on page 17, so I didn't read very much. So far, I like it. We'll see how that goes. I may, it's only page 17. I don't know how it will end, but so far so good. I like it. It's going to be I think it's going to be an enemies to lovers, but not on purpose enemies. More like mistaken identity enemy to lovers type of situation. So we'll see. I just started reading it. Anyway. Ooh. 20 pages, started making dinner. I should go make dinner too. I'm very hungry. I have a headache. I think it's because like I'm all full of caffeine and like no sleep. I have more work to do, but I don't feel well. I have a headache. Your cat was eating your Cheetos. I don't know why I love that. I just want to see a cat eat a Cheeto. Almost done with the nags. All right, main character won the gladiator. Oh, good. Yay. I would assume the main character would win. Otherwise, the book would be over. But yeah, I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Wooing the Witch Queen next week. I don't know how much more of this I'll read this week, frankly, because there's just Thursday, Friday. I'm working on site. And by the time I get home, I'm not going to want to do anything. And tomorrow, I'm going to have to do some serious editing because I need to take a break from screens because I have a headache. I should edit tonight, but I don't think I'm going to get to it. And then Saturday's my mom's birthday, and I'm taking her out. So probably Sunday, I'm going to end up finishing this. It's going to be not as much in advance for my patrons, but it will be there. What am I editing? Oh, I'm editing the sequel to Angel Time. I'm doing another Anne Rice. It is Of Love and Evil because I read it, filmed the video. Let's go. I usually don't do them this close together. I was like, okay, whatever. I had it ready to go. So I'm editing that. I've done the first pass. So I cut down all my raw footage and it's down to 49 minutes. It'll be shorter as soon as I finish my second pass, but I have to go back through that and add like punch ups and pictures and the hard part, I suppose. See. Yes, she is. She knows. I'm sorry. I love that. I'm obsessed with that. That image is making me feel wonderful. Allocrate. Oh, Allocrate subscription. Oh, it was an Allocrate? I don't think this is like YA, is it? Or is Allocrate only YA still? Because I think this is a grown-up one. Yeah, this is an adult romance. It says so because I have the ARC. So adult romance. And it came out just in February, so it's relatively new still. But I don't know. I haven't gotten an Allocrate in years. I thought they were just YA. Maybe they. Oh, there you go. They have an adult subscription too. That makes sense. Because I'm like, I don't think they should put that in a kid book. It's not a kid book. That was me sad. Yeah. I do have a headache. It's still mild right now. I'm going to take some medicine and like rest. I was going to cook dinner. I don't know if I'm going to do that still. Pringles. I love your cat. And Cheez-Its. Oh my goodness. Like I had a cat and my cat passed away maybe 2 years ago now. I fed him pizza once. And he just kind of licked it and was just like, I don't know how to eat this. Do I chew this? I don't really chew a lot. So he just licked it. But he seemed to enjoy the pizza. Oh, there you go. Anyway, Wooing the Witch Queen. So far, so good. 17 pages in. I think since you're okay, so where was this? So, since I kind of know your reading taste, I think you will also like this. If you liked like Assistant to the Villain, it's got like some of that humor like immediately. Like the pathway to her castle is full of like flaming skulls. But she's just like, I just want to be left alone to do my science. Leave me be. I gotta go be a witch queen. Ugh. All right, start the skulls. So it's that kind of humor. So I think you'll like this. So I'm excited to see what you think about it. Anyway, I have a headache. I think I need to not look at computers for like at least a little bit because my brain cannot handle more screen time. All right, everybody. I'm gonna start heading out. Sorry, the hints. Oh, that's the book 3, right? Oh, is that the third book? Just be aware it is not like the first 2 books. It's actually really, really sad and less of a romance. And be prepared. So maybe check some trigger warnings or read some reviews because it's really a sad one and not as romantic based and not like the first 2, which are kind of fun rom-commy. This one is sad. So be aware going in. You're not going to get the same vibe. A lot darker romances this month. Oh, I have Phantasma. Or is it Phantasma? Like I have it and I don't know when I'm gonna read it because it like scares me because I think it's gonna be bad. But then again, a lot of people like it. But then again, a lot of people like Fourth Wing, and I didn't like that. So I might just use you as my litmus test. If you read it first, let me know if you think I would like it. Because I would trust your opinion on this. But anyway, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. This was lovely. I read a book I recommend, and I'm only 17 pages in, but I also recommend. Yeah, that's the thing. I read Caraval and I didn't like it. And I know it's like that. Yeah, just heads up. It's actually really sad. It's about like caregiver fatigue, I would say. And dealing with grief. So yeah, different vibe. A lot of people like are also confused by this book. They're like, "What? We came for fun rom-com and you depressed me." So, caution. There you go. Caraval, but good. Well, if a lot of it's good, I guess. I mean, I didn't like Caraval. I don't hate Caraval. I think it just wasn't for me. These were younger readers, maybe. And yeah, anyway, who knows? I have Phantasma. I should read it eventually. We'll see. Maybe I'll put it up for the next book club poll. I'm gonna go. My brain has shut off. Anyways, thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. As always, this is a lovely time. It was nice reading because for the last few times I've been doing other things. It's nice just like reading a book with everybody. So on that note, I will have a video come Monday. I'm still working on it. It will be an Anne Rice recap, so hopefully it'll be fun. And yeah, I'll be back next Wednesday. More sprints. All right, everybody. I will see you then. Goodbye.